There always has and there always will be some type of fascination with the royal family. In fact, some people take their admiration for the family and turn it into a type of obsession.
Well, our next guest has seen it firsthand. He was born in North Wales. He's attended private British boarding schools. On top of that, his family has even brushed shoulders with the royal family. And now, from his new home on Chincoteague Island, author Daniel P.T. Thomas is writing about those experiences. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah.
You have brought us a treasure trove, and we want to get to it here in just a second. I want you to explain some things to us. But first, I got to ask you, from Wales to Chincoteague Island, how did that happen?
Well, you probably have to read the book, I have to say.
Okay, all right, that's a good story, yeah.
But in the short version, I never really thought I would end up on an island. I was born into the British military system, grew up in a small town, moved around the world with my father. And it's just as we do in life, you roll with the punches, you basically go places where things go. And I had a destiny in life to join the military, which is explained in the book, didn't go quite according to plan. And from there, I married an American, which I had not planned. Good idea, by the way. And came over here and actually lived in London first, and then came, because the allure of what I was doing in marketing at the time was America's the place to be. So that's why I came over and came to America and lived in the New York area. And then we've always come down to this area. We've always loved it down here. We've always loved the island. And we just said one day, we found a house one day and said, we're just going to buy and move and come here. So
this is it.
Let's back up a little bit and talk about your background. Elite British boarding schools and international travel. That sounds really fascinating.
It's probably a little over the top, to be honest. I mean, elite British boarding schools, yes. International travel only by way of my father, because we traveled around when he was in the military. The elite part is, and there's been much written about this, is some people don't always have the best experience in a private school, depending on where you went. And when I was writing the book, actually, I compared my story and my experience with other friends, and they said, no, we didn't have that experience. And so my experience is somewhat different. But yes, it's been an interesting life. So far.
Interesting life. You had brushes with the royal family.
Yes, yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, my father was very lucky. He worked his way up through the army, and he served all of the household division regiments in the UK, which are the Life Guards and the Grenadiers and all the great regiments there. And then he was asked to become the Queen's chaplain, which we as children never thought would happen. I mean, we kind of moved around like we do in the military with, posting to posting. And what was amazing is we didn't realize that we were going to be experiencing at our young age, living right next door to the royal family and literally, greeting the peace in church with the Princess of Wales.
Is that your father there?
That's my father, and actually that's in the 80s, the early 80s when Diana was young and she was newly married. That's a remembrance service, hence the poppy in her lapel.
Oh, yeah.
But it was quite an experience, and I was probably around 19 or 20 at the time. And to actually live with that at the time, I took for granted because I'd grown up with it. But now, to have the opportunity to maybe, shake hands with Kate or any of those would be great.
Yeah, I mean, you lived it over there. Us over here, we're all obsessed with the royal family. Do you understand that, or does
yes.
Yeah.
And I can relate to it. I think programs like The Crown have been enormously helpful in that regard. I think a lot of people in America love watching The Crown, and they're always anticipating the next program. But I think there's a fascination about tradition and about history. And I think the fact that it's something that's gone on time and time and time for so long, that I think people look at that, and the more it goes on, people actually look at that as something that stands for something in this day and age, when so much is changing, and the world is so much more, it's just moving so quickly, that we look at the family and the traditions bound up in the royal family, we say, wow, isn't that amazing? And they're so correct about everything, and I hate to put the British on here, but they're very sort of proper about the way they do things, like it or not. So it's quite funny.
You brought us, like we said, a lot of neat treasures here, and you talk about them in your book. Tell me very quick, because I want to get to this. Tell me quickly about your book.
It's a book about inspiration. It's not a self-serving book in any way. It's a book about when you have a destiny in life, you sort of go along, as we all do, and you say you want to be a doctor, and something happens and you don't become a doctor. Some people just go on in life and they just become what they want to become, right? I was destined, as I thought in my early childhood, to become this military officer and to marry a gorgeous British girl. There are some around. And basically that was my destiny. I thought, "Oh, this is what I wanted," but it didn't go according to plan. So to people who are interested in reading this kind of book, this is about getting on the horse again, and even though you think you're going somewhere, try something else and keep adapting yourself and working with what you've got in life. And it's an open message for so many people.
And you talk about the items that you have here on the table, and this right here is a box that has your name on it.
Yes.
It's called a tuck box.
In England, I don't know if they're still referred to as these items, they're called tuck boxes because tuck is referred to as candy. Your tuck was your private candy, and so candy was given out once a week in school at the age of 8 or 9, which was great. We go to the tuck store in the school, and we'd then run back to our little dormitories, and we'd put our tuck in this little box. And this was the only private place you had in the school. Everything else could be accessed. You had a lock on it, and I've always kept this little tuck box because it reminds me in some ways of the pain of going through what I went through in school. If you think Hogwarts was bad, then some of the school I was in was pretty bad. I mean, you've got your guys in robes, you know, going around with the canes, because it was caning back in those days. And it was, I think my worst memory, which is in the book, is learning to swim. I was actually thrown into the swimming pool at the age of 8 and said, just get on with it.
Oh my goodness.
On with
just, you know, here's a float, grab the float, which is you've got to do in case you go under. And that was our introduction to swimming, and I still remember it.
And obviously you learned to swim. What is this here on the...
And long story short, but when I was in the military, in the Guards, what they do is they give you this, they give you out these sticks, so they hand them to you, and you start to wonder, what are these things? These are the military, these are the colours of the Household Division, which are the 7 regiments of the Guards for the Queen. And this is exactly a measure which allows you to measure your blankets when you fold them on your bed when you're a military person. This is the measure that they have to become this size. So if you did not have your blankets stacked up like this, then you were put on a charge. If you did not have your shoes fitting within this red line, then you were put on a charge. So the little marker is right there,
oh my
so you
goodness.
can see it. So when we were leaving and we'd done all our training, they were just lying around, you know, in a bucket at the corner of the room, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to pinch one of these, because like it or not, it was an interesting experience.
I bet it was.
It's a talking piece.
A talking piece indeed. The book is The Come Here from Wales to Chincoteague Island. The author is Daniel P.T. Thomas. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Get out and get the book.